I nominated Kaitlyn Welch for the Sportsmanship Award for Women because she is always putting others before herself. At practices, she was always taking time to talk with people, encourage them in their endeavors, and then when it came time for the practice to be over, many times Kaitlyn would stay later because she was trying to help somebody and neglected herself in order to make somebody else's life better. At swimming, she took the time to always cheer people on, congratulate them. Where I couldn't get, Kaitlyn was there, and people really responded to her. They didn't even know probably that she was a swimmer on the team, but more like an assistant coach. She was so caring and so giving that instead of resting when she should have been resting between her events, she would be up cheering, clapping, timing, doing anything that was needed of her. And people were always amazed that when she got in, she actually did a very, very good job and won many races. But they thought she was probably just another coach. At community events, whenever we would put something out there, Kaitlyn never missed one, not in 4 years. And she was a dual sport athlete. She did tennis and she did swimming. But she was always there for tennis and she was always there for me and for us. When we had need of a lifeguard at the pool for one event or another, Kaitlyn would many times drive from Lancaster just to help us out. It's the kind of person she is. When she came to the school as a pre-med student, I thought, she was such a great girl, but I didn't think she'd ever have time to do anything. And yet she did everything, and she got into med school. It's been such a pleasure to know her. And yesterday, before we got our first grandchild, Kaitlyn stopped in to see how things were and brought tears to my eyes. She's just that way with everybody. As an RA, in her clubs that she's many times an officer, she always takes time to find out how people are doing. And she genuinely waits for the answers. She's a very special young lady. Kaitlyn makes life easier for those around her. Consequently, the world is a much better place because of Kaitlyn Welch.